been thinking a lot about luck lately, but exactly what is luck? And do you need luck to get a software job? Many people believe that luck is an external force that controls whether we're successful or a failure in life. We are told that luck is beyond our control. It is either good or bad. But is that really true? The dictionary defines luck as success or failure apparently brought on by chance rather than through one's own actions. This suggests that luck is something that happens to us rather than something that we actively create or influence. But what if we shift our perspective on luck? What if we acknowledge there are external forces that impact our lives, but we also have the power to shape our destiny through our actions and choices? As Oprah Winfrey once said, luck is a matter of preparation meeting opportunity. The opportunity to become a software developer is already there. The question is, will you do the work necessary and the preparation to seize on that opportunity? Luck is a perception, but it doesn't have to be a reality. By recognizing our actions matter more than our perception of luck, we can actually create our own luck and shape our own future. Consider an entertaining experiment carried out by British psychologist Richard Wiseman on a BBC television show. It consisted of two people, one who identified himself as lucky and the other identified herself as unlucky. The researchers asked both participants to take a trip to a local coffee shop. Now, outside the coffee shop, they placed a £5 note outside the door, and inside they had someone posing as a successful business person. The lucky person was walked to the coffee shop and found the £5 note right outside the door. They walked in, they ordered some coffee, and they sat beside the businessman and struck up a conversation. The unlucky person walked right past the £5 note and didn't pick it up. They ordered their coffee and they didn't talk to the businessman at all. After this, they reviewed the results with each person. The lucky person described his day as great. It was fantastic. He found a fiver and he struck up a conversation with a businessman that might offer him a job. The unlucky person, they said nothing really out of the ordinary happened. Their day was uneventful. So although both participants had the same chances, only one was able to see them. Let's talk about creating luck in your job search. What are the things that you can do today to increase your chances of getting hired? First, I want you to consider being flexible or more flexible than you are today. And that means the money that you would take for a job could be lower, but also maybe the area that you're willing to work in. Maybe you consider a move. Because I want you to think about this. The first job that you take needs to be more about the experience than, say, money or location. Be optimistic, not pessimistic. Optimistic people are more likely to win. Pessimistic are more likely to lose. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and people can sense this in the interview process. Be like Lloyd Christmas in Dumb and Dumber. So you're telling me there's a chance. Be resilient. Now, I've seen a lot of people leave here from Foundry, and they get to one interview and they get told no and they quit their job search. The dream is over. I've seen a lot of students come through Foundry and quit in the first day of the cohort. And you're going to face challenges in the learning process, and you're also going to face challenges and defeats in the interview process. You have to be more resilient. Now, Mark Cuban most famously said this: "No one is going to care about your failures, and neither should you. All you have to do is learn from them and those around you. All that matters in business is that you get it right once. Then everyone can tell you how lucky you are. You just need one yes to break into a software job." Now, those are some broad suggestions, but what are some concrete things that I can do today to improve my chances of getting a job? The first is quit blindly submitting resumes for jobs. Now, we talked to a lot of students and they are sending out 400 or 500 resumes and not getting any callbacks or no interview requests. What I'm telling you is that's the wrong way to do it. It's not that you're unlucky, you're just doing something wrong. So here's what you need to do. You need to be more selective. So if you spent your time learning PHP or .NET, you only need to apply to jobs that are using that stack. Make a targeted search and not a broad search, and this will increase your chances of finding a role. The other action you can take to help you find a job is to use a recruiter. What recruiters do is talk to the employers on your behalf. They will talk up your skills and experiences and tell them how you're a match for the role. Now, if you can't find a recruiter or you can't get one to work with you, you need to behave like a recruiter. That means if you apply to a job, I need you to contact that company after the application process and tell them 3 things why you're a match. You can use email, you can use LinkedIn, but you need to contact that company directly. You need to follow up on every application and you need to work it to a yes or a no. You need to get a response from that company. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative, but you need an answer. Now, the other critical step you can take is have a portfolio of business apps that you can show either before or during an interview. Now, if you don't know what these are or how to build them, stay around to the end. We've got a video that goes into all the detail you need about building that portfolio that can help you get that job. Finally, I want you to be visible on LinkedIn and Twitter. And I want you to use these platforms to write about coding related things. And when you do this, you create connections with people that you may not necessarily know. I want you to follow people that could hire you and get inside their tweets and their mentions and create a positive connection between you and them. And you just might get lucky when someone reaches out to you and see if you're interested in a .NET position because they've read your blog post or they've read your post on Twitter. So how have you created luck in your life? Some of you have. So help someone out. Leave a comment below and tell others how you've created luck in your own life to overcome the job hiring process. Anyway, I hope this helps. Good luck and keep coding.